What's up, guys? My name is Andres. This is the Strong Family Money Show. Today is the 17th of April, 2021. We are live on Instagram and Facebook. So if I start staring off into other directions, that is why. Four topics again today on the Strong Family Money Show. We're going to go over been doing a series on first time homebuyer, what the process is all about. So we're going to continue that series. I have a real estate investing tip. I also have a general stock or general investing tip. And last, kind of a parenting dad life tip. So those are basically the four things I go over in every episode. That's the structure that I've been following for a while. And it seems to be working fine because that's who I am and that's what I want to share with everybody. So, first off, first time home buyer tip. So we've gone over the entire process of what happens when you buy a house. Last episode we talked about closing costs and what those are and what you should save to cover those, because a lot of people don't understand that the price of the home includes other things that you need to be prepared to needs to be prepared to take care of. Okay. Last, um, don't stop. So you have the home, you have the keys, you moved in, you've taken care of all the paperwork. You need to continue to save. So you've reached a goal in your financial life, and you need to continue to save money. A lot of people, with just goals in general, they get to a certain point, they reach some goal, and then they stop. They think that the work is over. They relax. They go back if they changed habits along the way. So if you've purchased a home, you've had to do things to improve your finances, and you've had to get new habits to reach those goals, saving, making more money, improving your credit, all these things you've had to change in the process of trying to get a home. So once you get your home, you've reached a goal, you should not revert back to your old ways. It's a good idea because, in general, just for financial stability and your future, you want to have those habits in place because they are good habits to have. Secondly, you never know what's going to crop up when you buy a new home. Things happen. Yes, you probably purchased a home warranty, you have home insurance, but you might want to do some remodeling in some way, some home improvements, some changes to the home. Things might come up in general in life that require you to have funds available. So the habits that you've acquired leading up to the purchase and including the purchase of the home, you should not stop doing those because those are good habits to have just in general. So continue to save. Set a new goal, right? What's my next goal? 6 months of savings which is a good goal to have anyway. 6 months of income saved away. I want to contribute this much monthly to my retirement account. I want to save this much money because I want to completely renovate the home that we just purchased. So the habits that you've acquired along your journey to purchasing a home are good ones to continue forward, and you should not just quit cold turkey just because you purchased a new home. So, tip for first-time home buyers is continue saving and don't get rid of the good habits that you acquired along the way. If you're thinking of getting into real estate investing or already a real estate investor in general, you should consider that to be a business. And with all businesses, you need a business plan. You need to sit down, hopefully before you start investing in real estate, you need to sit down and make a plan on what you're going to do in this business, right? This is my goal. These are the jobs that I'm going to do. These are the jobs, if you have a partner, these are the jobs that other people are going to do for me. The end game is this. The goal is this. And it helps you set up what you're going to do, and it helps you reach your goal at the end of the day. So if you just start investing in real estate, great. But if you don't have a plan, you're not going to know what you're looking for and what your goal is in general. So if you're considering getting into real estate, having a business plan, you can look one up online, general business plan, write your goal, who's involved, what's going to happen, what are your protocols and all that stuff. So you need to have a business plan in place if you're going to start doing any type of business. But, real estate investing in general, you're using your money that you've saved, and it's money that can, the ultimate goal of real estate investing is to benefit your family, and you don't want to hurt your family in the process of doing this. So having a plan set up in the beginning is, a good bet to, a good thing to have. So first time or real estate investors, business plan is necessary. Even if you don't consider it to be a job, it really is another, job or business, and you need to have a plan in place to raise the likelihood of success. So in my little black book here, I write down little investing or life tips that I find or think of. Today's that we're going to go over is evaluate companies and look for ones with high cash reserves. Most companies like this will reward shareholders with high dividends, bonus shares, and share buybacks. So all this information is available online. So when you invest in a company, you want to make sure you're giving your money to the right people. You want to make sure that they are sound, business wise, and have done all their homework on their end and are, set up to, complete tasks in a timely manner to, make money for their investors. Do they treat their employees well? Do they have a plan to grow in the future? All this is available online. It's also available is, what their finances look like in general. They need to give this information to lots of different people, if they want to be a public company. A lot, if not most of that information is available online for you to research. And if you can find companies that consider, cash reserve to be a very important thing, and they have a high cash reserve, that's something that will benefit you later, because they want to use that cash for something, and rewarding their investors is something on their list that they want to do with that cash. So if you're going to invest, one of the things you should look for are companies with high cash reserves, because you may think that is something that is benefiting just the company that has the reserve, but they can turn around and give that to the investor in the form of dividends, stock buybacks, or things like that. So when you're doing your research online for who to invest your money with, you want to look at, not only what they're doing, with their business, right? Are they coming out with new things? Are they buying other companies? But just like your own personal finance, you want to have, money in the bank to do things with. And looking for companies that do that is a good bet when you try and invest in companies. So high cash reserve, something to look for when you're investing in your money. Next, I have a family dad tip. There's nothing wrong with being caring and nurturing. This isn't a weakness; it's actually a strength. So, something that I have to work on in general as not only a parent but as a person is being nurturing to my wife and to my children. I do run into, sometimes it not being natural for me to do this. Is it my upbringing? Is it just what I think, in general, what I should, be as a father or a man? A lot of people think that shows weakness, but, nurturing, and I brought it before, the term alpha, comes from scientist was studying gorillas, and he had to name all the gorillas. So the alpha gorilla, everyone thinks alpha is like strong and no emotion, tough, and fights, and even though that is generally the case, the alpha, he found that the alpha gorilla in the group of gorillas was actually the one that took care of everybody the most. Nurturing is important as a man, as a father. It shows your children or your wife that you care about them, and it strengthens your relationship with them in general. it is not uncommon for, at the end when you become an adult, you leave your mom and dad. They could have given you, cars, and allowance was great, and you guys went all over the world, and all the amusement parks. But the biggest complaint that everybody probably has when they leave their parents and get on in their years is, the interaction with their parents was, they find was lacking, and they wish that they had more, loving interaction or nurturing from their parents. Yeah, they give them all this stuff, but at the end of the day, a lot of people just want, hey, how are you doing? I love you. You're doing great. Stuff like that to keep them motivated and going. It shows them that you are aware that they are doing, well, and you love them. So, nurturing your family and your kids and your wife, as a husband, father, man, helps everybody. Um, the interaction, you grow stronger as a family or as a unit. So, uh, it is not a weakness. It is a strength. So, thanks for watching. This has been the Strong Family Money Show. My name is Andres. Please visit our sponsor, freshcoffee805.com. Without them, we couldn't make these episodes, roasting and delivering freshly roasted coffee to your door. If you're here in Ventura County, it's within days of roasting the coffee. I'm a local real estate agent here in Ventura County. Message me. We can talk real estate if you have any questions about the market. I might start posting links in the description. Weekly I post market reports for what's going on in the area. You can click the link if there's one here, and you can check out. I do one every 5 times a week. I post something, one of the cities in Ventura County, what's going on in that market. Like and subscribe and share. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.